So I guess our story begins when we wanted to start to have a family. At 2 years after we had started trying, we had gotten pregnant with triplets. It was at the 12-week visit where we discovered that the third baby, because they call them A, B, and C, the third baby's heart had stopped beating. So we had realized that we had lost one at the 12-week mark. My due date was February of 2010. So I started having some contractions, labor pains in September of 2009. I'd called the doctor on call, and he told me to come in as soon as I could. So I'd gotten there, they'd run some tests, and the first thing they said to me was, "Mrs. Rogers, you're going to lose your babies today." They were at 22 weeks, and at 23 weeks, the babies are viable, which means they can live. At 22 weeks, they would have not been able to live. They did not cry when they were born. You could see through their skin. They were purple. Both of them were born at 1 pound, and they were 23 weeks.
So the nurse said to me that your daughter, Deborah, is going to be, she won't make it. She's not going to survive.
I wasn't prepared for how little she would be. And I wasn't prepared for how bad she looked, because she basically was lodged in the birth canal the whole 5 days. She literally stopped the delivery so that Joshua could have those 5 more days to grow. Her head was literally taking the punishment every day. And when she was born, you could see the brain damage, and you could see how bruised her head had become. This day, I know that Josh's big sister really did sacrifice herself for her little brother. The beautiful surprise is that right before we brought Joshua home, it was Daniel's birthday, and I found out I was pregnant. It was the most beautiful surprise that neither of us thought was ever possible. The nurse, was checking me over for my second pregnancy, and she said, "You're having this baby." It was 22 weeks, and I knew it was going to happen. So the doctor came in, and he said, "Mrs. Rogers, you're having the baby. You're going into preterm labor again." And I didn't know what to do at that point other than just lay there and pray, "God, please don't let me lose this baby. Please." Daniel and Joshua came to see me in the hospital, and I was put on permanent bed rest until the baby was due in September. The most beautiful news, though, is that Caleb, my second baby, was born at 37 weeks. No need to go to the NICU. He was a full-term, beautiful baby who breathed room air. God enables us to breathe in and out every day, and we read about that in Scripture all the time. That is a gift He gives us every day. So today, we're approaching Joshua's 5th birthday, which is overwhelming us, because when he was born at 23 weeks, they told us we would be in and out of hospitals for 5 years. And we have been. And my younger son, Caleb, dealing with all of the hospitals and being the stronger, braver, younger brother, they know that the person in their hearts who is making them stronger and brave in the midst of all of our fear and chaos and sickness is Jesus.